It is a Monday, so I'm going to call this video Merry Monday. It's been more than a minute since I've done a Merry Monday video. So what I was thinking about the other day was making a Christmas tag flip journal. As I was thinking about it, I thought, could this be a better idea for me to do at Christmas instead of a December daily? I have great intentions and will make a December daily, but I don't stick to it. I get busy. It's so busy at Christmas. And I thought maybe this idea would be easier to use on for a December daily, a tag flip. And you'll see why. We're going to go through it, and I would love to hear your opinions at the bottom and hear what you think. But let's go ahead and get started with it. This is the cover, and this was a Christmas card that Santa was actually facing this way, and the Christmas card opened like this. Well, I was able to unglue him and put him going this way so I could use him for the tag flip. And he already had like this ribbon on it, and so then I just added a bulb pin and a bell. So let's flip through and give me your ideas and what you think below. So this is actually a copy of a bow, and I loved how it came out. So I thought with the December daily flip journal that you could just put the day that you're on. You could put that in there. And then I thought it would be so easy to add photos and to move things around. And I feel like this could work better for me than a December daily journal, but I'm not sure. So I might try both this year, but let's flip through and I'll show you what we got in here. So this is a little shaker card that says celebrate everything, if that little sequin would come down. But anyhow, it says celebrate everything. And this is a cute retro tag. I love him. Let me move this so you could see it. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm gonna put it up like that. Okay. And then this is a book page that I thought was neat, and it says the night before, and I thought it was neat to punch snowflakes in them and then back it with red paper, red cardstock. And then I thought what I could do is I could put photos back here. I could do journaling. Same with that. Then I thought it could be a good memory book of Christmases. And my daughter and I made this ornament one year, and it was like a sparkly cupcake. And I thought that could be neat in there. So this is in the process of me making it, and the jury's still out if it's going to work, but give me your ideas. This is just like a little stocking, and I thought I would either stamp something cute on there or do a rub-on and put something neat in there. Okay, this is one of my little quilt pages that I like to do, where I cut the squares and stitch it on a index card, and then I backed it with some Christmas paper. And so this was a tag that I had. And my daughter's birthday is on December 7th, so I thought I could just put that in there for the 7th, and then that's a fun like Snapchat photo of her that we did. And then I thought this could be for like December 10th, but I can move this around. That's what's great about this. I feel like when I do my December daily, sometimes I get stuck and can't move the pages around, and I feel like this could work for me. I could put photos in between, and then I just attach some fun ribbon and didn't put it too tight so it could just go like that. And it could flip through. And then the back of this, well, this first of all is covered with like some wrapping paper, snowman, and then this is washi. And then this is Amity Bloom washi that I put on there. And then I decorated the back. And what I liked about the back said December 10th also. So, and it's got the washi theme going on. I don't even know if they make Barney's Santa's White Christmas coffee anymore, but I had a photo of it, and that's like one of my favorites. And so I'm like, cut it out, just the bag, and thought that could be cute in here. So I added that. A friend of mine who lives in Indiana, we would get together and make pizzelles at Christmas. And so what I did is I had a photo of a pizzelle that we made, and then I have the recipe, and then I have us both in my kitchen making them. And I thought that's a good memory. And then here is a bag that I added like a little tag to it, a little thing, and I thought in here could go more pictures or whatever. And so these are just ideas that I have for this tag flip and running them by you. So she made me an apron that said Holiday Baking Team, and she calls me Lulu. My name is Louie, and then there's a picture of us. But I thought by doing the bag, I could just add more photos to that. So that's another idea. And you could add more bags to this. And then you could do journaling on the back, add more photos. And so this is, so I should put him that way. He was a piece of wood that was cut out like a Santa Claus. And my daughter and I painted him one year, and she did her own. And so I thought that could be neat. So I was sort of making this as like a memory Christmas tag flip. However, I don't know. We're going to see what it's evolving, and we're going to see what I'm going to use it for, or if I go to my December daily, or keep this just for memories and do something for December daily. Anyhow, I got all kinds of ideas just trying to come up with it. So this is just a tag that I did, and did some retro snowman on there. Okay, back to this side. So, like I said, this is work in progress, and this is like a letter to Santa. And I thought I would add something on this side, like maybe a little tuck spot. And I may glue that on. So I'm going to set that there, and that's something I'm going to add. This is a picture I took of poinsettias, and I thought it was super neat. I'm sorry for the glare. And that's just like a little tag card. And I don't know if oh yes, I left this as a pocket. So it was a mini card, and then I glued here and here and left this for a little tuck spot pocket. And then this is holiday list, and it's two-sided, holly jolly. So there's all kinds of journaling space and all kinds of places to put photos. And this is Christmas stationery, and I may have made this into a tuck. No, I think I just folded it so it can open. I could take it out, and it could be a journaling spot. This is a friend of mine. We would send each other funny Snapchats at Christmas, so I put that in there, and then I sent her that back, and I had a copy of that. This is one of my free printables. That's a Christmas hanky. And then I just put like a little Tim Holtz ephemera hanging there, and that worked. And this is a printable of mine that's out on my Ko-Fi. And I loved it because it's from 1945, an old calendar, retro calendar, and that it had December 25th on here. And then the back has January 1st on it. So anyhow, so I just threw the star in here and thought that was neat. And so what I'm thinking as I'm flipping through here with you, and I always wanted to do like ribbon embroidery. And so that's motivation. And I believe this is from like one of my table runners, and I love that Christmas tree, and so I had a picture of that. And I thought I would throw that in here. And I thought that little star went great right there. Okay. Let's see what else we have. This is a little Santa tag, and I may add glitter to him. So like I said, this is just all coming together in an idea, and I'm throwing it around to see if it will work for me during Christmas time. So this is a wreath that my cousin made for me, and I just thought that was super neat wreath, and I took a picture and thought that would look neat in here. I think this was earlier in this flip through. That goes to show that I love that image. This is a photo I took with hot chocolate and Cool Whip one year, trying to get that glare out of the way. And just a neat Santa. And then I like to remind myself at Christmas, too blessed to be stressed. And so this is a cup that I have that I took a picture of, and I thought that would be neat in here. This is the last little tag on here, and it says Merry Christmas, and it opens up, but I thought what I want to do is find an old church and put that in there. So when it opens up like that, I thought a church would be really neat, like a white church, I don't know. And then that's the back. So I have some other things that I want to add to here. So this is a free printable that I had last year, and it's in my Ko-Fi, and I'll put the link below. So I thought I would like to add him somewhere in there. That's Santa. Want to make that tuck spot, and then add a few more tags and maybe some cookies that were made. So I'm gonna go through here again and see where I want to put those items. And give me your ideas. Tell me if you think this is a better idea than a December daily. Because I'm thinking I could have, so say like as you're going through the month of December and you're busy one day, you could just take a piece of paper, and you could have paper ready ahead of time with hole punches at the top. And you could put little notes in here, like, okay, on December 5th, I did this, and then you can go back to it later. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I feel like this could work for me, but we'll see. Okay, yep, I had that in there twice. That goes to show I love it. Okay, so I'm going to find a place for this Santa. He might go good on the back of here. Or do I want him facing? We're gonna find a spot for him. And then you could add your numbers and your days. And sometimes we don't have anything going on a certain day or don't have pictures. So I just feel like this could be the answer for me, but we're going to see. Oh, that's that guy where he fell out of there. Okay. So I think what I said is I was going to do this as a little tuck spot. So I like how when you flip this page up, you're also using the other side, and it could be a tuck spot for photos or for notes, or like I think I want to add some favorite recipes to this. I think that would be a great idea. Have it in here and keep this one as a memory one, and then do another one for my December daily. I don't know. I'm all over the place. You ever have days like that? You can't make up your mind and what's gonna work for you? So please leave me comments and tell me what you think about this idea. But I think it's a great way to add things. So I did like this little tag here that I have here, and so maybe I'll go ahead and add that. And I can come back on and show you what this looks like completed, or show you what I decided. But I feel like I want to make more of these. I'm wondering, that Santa could be great just on this tag. I sort of like them on that tag. And did you see that it rotates? I don't know if I showed that earlier. So I might go ahead and glue him on to that tag. So I'm hoping to do more Merry Mondays with Christmas ideas, because you know what? It is going to be here before we even know it. It just flies by, and that's why December's so crazy for me. And this year we have a granddaughter, so it could be busier times. Okay, so I think I like him there. And see how easy it is? You could just open it and add it. And this is a good size clip, just to give you an idea. It's not like I have smaller ones like this, but I could measure that clip so you know, if you decide to do one, what size I used. Because I feel like it's a handy size. So let me just measure the inches across. So it's maybe 2 inches across. So if you're looking for those. And let me find a little spot to put this as a tuck spot. But the photos aren't gonna tear, and I thought they're great in here, and you just put a hole punch. So the more I talk about it, the more I like this idea. But, and maybe someone's done it already, and maybe you know. I don't know. I think that could be a fun tuck spot there, or I don't know. Or maybe I just put a hole there and don't use it as a tuck spot. You know what? I'm just gonna hole punch it and leave it like that. Or, you know what? I actually like it that way better. So, let me look through again. Maybe it could go at the top of this and be a tuck spot, or the top of somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'm going to glue that there and use that as a tuck spot. Glue. Well, I hope this idea was helpful. And throw one together. And show me yours on social media. Tag me. I would love to see. And let me show you real quick some little tags that my cousin made that she put on a ball pen, which is similar to this, but this is a bigger version. This is a tag journal. 1 second. Okay, so these are little tag clusters that my cousin made, and I loved how she did these. Even these, because they're on the ball pen, can go inside this journal. So I love the negative space. And then this is just strips of paper. I love them. Isn't that neat? So I have that one, and I could include that in this little tag flip journal. And here's the other one that she made. It's got a little bell, then it's got ribbon and a Santa, and just pieces of very cute Christmas cardstock. Love these. I may put them in there. Well, thanks for coming to my channel, and please let me know what you think of this idea. And have a great day, and happy Merry Monday. Hopefully I could do more of these, and I'm hoping to be busy working on Christmas and doing more of these in the future. All right, have a great day.